come fat. Who you with? Bitch, my
heartbreak anniversary. 'Cause I remember everything. Everybody loves somebody. You the way they said. Sometimes everybody falls in love somehow. Something in your kiss just told me my sometime is now.
Fred, get your money, man. Life goes on.
I'm hopeful, yes I am hopeful for today. Take this music and use it, let it take you away.
I hate love, but if I fall for you, I'll never recover.
That's not proof. It's still debatable, but it's a good piece of evidence.
I'm picking up real sketch vibes.
Çok şükür. Allah'ım bismillah.
I know what you like.
How about if you and I, me and you, bailamos allá? Y luego you and I, me and you, termina.
I've been dropping so many hints, and you're still not getting it.
I don't know about anybody else, but anytime my mom or anybody in my family would insinuate that I was gay, I would act so offended. Like, okay, so both my parents are Jamaican and my mom's a minister. I always live with my mom. So that's the backstory. And whenever we would watch TV and like gay shit would happen on the TV, she would go on a rant, like not having it. And one day I asked her, I'm like, why are you so pressed about gay people? Like, leave them alone. They're not bothering you. They're not trying to fuck you. She gonna say, you defending them like you gay or something. Pause. Don't ever disrespect me in your fucking life. I am a woman of God. Lying out the ass.
What was I thinking? You ain't straight. You gay, Stevie. You didn't fool him.
I'ma break this bitch, dismantle that. So I fucking up, what's next?
Fucking on your bitch, she a whole thought. Yep. And a bitch eat a lot. She fuck me and suck me, she a thought.
Yo, let's set a sex talk. Give it to me good, take them drawers off.
Okay, but gendervent Leonardo DiCaprio.
I used to hear a simple song that was until you came.
Daily reminder.
We were just about to leave the house, and we were both dressed like this. With the it's an issue.
If you've in your garden, you know that you can. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me out by your name, I'll be on the way. Like, call me by your name. Tell me you love me in private. Call me by your name. How do I care if you're lying?
Like, stop. It's actually painful to watch. But let's go.
Oh, Lois just texted. Burgers or meatballs for dinner? I'll text back for you. Same thing, bitch. Just different shapes.
Tight jeans, double D's, making me go.
Cups of the rose, bitches in my old phone.
I was walking through town the other day. I wasn't wearing this, but this is just my vibe. Some guy said I looked like a pirate. He was trying to insult me, but I was like... My week was going fine until I saw this picture, and from that moment on it was all I could think about, without a shadow of a doubt.
So Vice did this documentary about the song 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton, an absolute smash, and I want to talk about one specific element of the documentary. This is going to be a gay deep dive. When asked about who the song is about, Vanessa says this.
About a crush I had on a Juilliard student. I can't say the person's name because they're like a famous actor and I don't want to say.
Do they know the songs about them?
No.
So of course media outlets are like, who's the song about? Like, here we're gonna speculate who the song is about. But they only listed male actors, when we know that Vanessa Carlton is a proud bisexual woman. And my friends, 1,000 Miles is not a straight song.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
Walking fast? Straight people don't walk fast. Walking fast, staring blankly ahead. So I did some digging. I think the song could be about Sarah Ramirez, Rutina Wesley, or Jessica Chastain. The timelines fit.
I'll love you forever, Sid.
You will.
Yes. That's the problem.
You know I'm just a flight away. If you wanted, you could take a private plane. A kilómetros estamos con
$19 Fortnite card. Who wants it?
I was involved in the uprising in 1969 at Stonewall. And for the record, it was not a riot. What happened was Judy Garland had died, and they were having her wake uptown. And so everybody had gone into Stonewall, got into all their finery and whatnot, and went uptown to go to the wake. And everybody came back to Stonewall, to the Stonewall Cafe. This is the time that the cops decided to pull one of their famous raids. So the cop was advancing toward us, and when he went to go for his gun, I was like, grabbed 2 trash can covers and ran toward him, clammed him upside his head, and me and Sylvia Rivera got away.
I mean, it's not bad.
I used to hear a simple song that was until you came.
It's honestly mentally exhausting coming on this app and seeing videos like this. Because for you, it's a fucking joke and it's funny. But for a lot of people, being outed is a terrifying reality that will lead to homelessness. Like, as someone who's been outed and been homeless because of it, it's just not funny and it's insensitive as fuck. I mean, look at the fucking news. Like, literally LGBTQ are getting killed in this country for coming out to their family, by their own family. Like, it's just not funny. I don't understand why lesbian TikTok thinks this shit is funny when it's fucking not, and it literally infuriates me.
Here's another quick 60-second story time, since that's how long it takes for lesbians to fall in love. I hope she sees this, but then again, I blocked her, so I hope her friends see this, because somebody's friends is always talking on my shit. Anyway, I met this girl on TikTok. She saw me live streaming. Of course she fell in love. Like, look at me. 2 to 3 days tops, she gave me her number. We text. I kid you not, after 7 days, which is I don't know how many hours, she told me that she loved me unconditionally as a friend. But then says, I like you, but I respect your boundaries. Now, from my point of view, that was a little bit of love bombing, a little bit of manipulation, a little bit of just too freaking much. I told her in clear glass English that I only wanted to be friends and I don't see myself being in a relationship with her. I made it very personal. I guess to prove her love and loyalty, she literally drove 10 hours to come see me. Told me that I'm her main focus, she's here for me, she's moving down here for me. This 27-year-old grown-ass woman begged me, let me just be a good friend, let me prove to you, let me give you money and spoil you with gifts. I don't have enough time, so like for part 2. Part 2 story time of my lesbian chronicles of dating and friendships. I should have a reality show at this point because my life is so freaking dramatic. Anyway, the point of her driving 10 hours here was because she didn't want to get tested, but I had her ass get tested regardless because, bitch, if you're gonna see me, you need to get tested. Also, let me slide that in there. Yes, I rejected her several times. Could I have blocked her? Yes, blah, blah, blah. But you know, I got a heart or whatever, and she literally said, look, I don't mind being friends with you. I was like, She would say things like, I remind her of nostalgia. I'm such a beautiful experience. You make me not want to drink anymore. First of all, I don't want to be a motherfucking drug bitch. Like, girl, relax. You just met me an hour ago in person. Calm your tits. I know I'm great. Like I said earlier, she said she wanted to spoil me, so I took that bread and I left. I want to force your way into my life? All right. As I keep saying, she was okay with wanting to be friends, then proceeds to say that I'm not the jealous type. You don't have to be the jealous type to be jealous, dumbass. It's an emotion. Furthermore, why would you tell your friend you're not the jealous type, but then say you love me as much as your mother? She would always say things like she doesn't put her hand on a woman, but long story short, she put her hands on me. My mom taught me to hit back, so be safe, kids.
We need to talk about the tension that exists between two women who like one another but have not verbally said so or acknowledged it, but are always in the same spaces. The thickness of that fucking tension. You know when you like catch yourselves looking at one another from like the corner of your eyes because you don't want to make it seem obvious that you're staring, or when you go to like touch one another in like a friendly way but your hand lingers there for like a little bit too long. Dude, fuck girls. I love us.
I don't like the word lesbian. I think it's kind of like aggressive. Like I feel like gay, right? But then it's like lesbian. It's like, whoa, like.
Watching this TikTok really frustrated me, both the TikTok itself and then the comments that are all lesbians or gay women saying that lesbian is a really harsh word, and some of the comments are like, oh, well, it just is really harsh, like receptively the word sounds that way. And it's just like, how true is that really? And how much of it is just internalized lesbophobia and like fear of being a lesbian? I know that sounds really ridiculous, and obviously people can like identify with whatever words they feel comfortable with, but as someone who used to be afraid of the word lesbian, just think about it.